So the AHEAD study is a study that evaluates the efficacy of lecanemab in preventing the advancement of symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. The work that I presented at AAIC this week was really more pertinent to eligibility criteria of participants into the study. One important area of research and further investigation is determining why certain groups seem to be disproportionately excluded or ineligible for clinical trials. We sought out to answer and address some of those questions by looking at how some of the biomarkers that are utilized in that process may disproportionately determine that someone may not be eligible to participate. And in fact, we did find that the plasma amyloid biomarker that we use, which is an age and APOE adjusted A-beta 4240 algorithm, did disproportionately led to some individuals being disproportionately ineligible for the study. I think that there are a number of factors that may be very much related to the access to clinical trials of some populations that may be eligible that are not necessarily coming to the doors. There may be also potential differences in prevalence of A-beta 4240, where some individuals, the disease may be more driven by other determinants. However, potentially addressing amyloid in those populations is still of value. It is just that they are not necessarily meeting the required cutoffs. The cutoffs are appropriate because what we've noticed is that those that do make it through the plasma eligibility criteria are able to go through the PET eligibility at the same proportion as other groups. But it is at the plasma amyloid level that we are trying to understand further where these groups belong and what necessarily is happening there. So part of the work that we are doing as part of the AHEAD study is, or in addition to the AHEAD study, is ensuring that individuals that might be disproportionately excluded or may not have been eligible for the study can be observed in another space, in a supplement type of setting, an observational trial that is enriched for some of these racial and ethnic groups or individuals belonging to those groups that are actually may not be eligible for the study, but may provide us some very important and relevant information as to how we will design trials that are going to work for those individuals as well.